Good morning, boys and girls. All right. On to Mr. Turrupt here. Last we left off, there was some drama where Alexia was causing trouble in her group, and it looked like she was going to get into trouble. And Luke saw it go down in the hallway. And so now we're going to get to hear Lexi's perspective on this. And then on to Jeffrey. So we'll do two characters today. All right, here we go. Alexia. Teach was like, Alexia, I think it's time for you to follow me. I went into the hall with him. He closed the door behind us. Teachers had done this stuff with me before. It was like, no big deal. I didn't even give Teach a chance. They're being so mean to me, I blurted out. They won't let me do anything. Jessica thinks like she's the boss. But this is where Teach was different again. Wrong, he said. Stop. But he put both hands up. Just stop, he said. I was quiet. He looked right at me. You're lying, and I don't like liars, he said. You're being mean, and I don't like mean people. I felt real tears coming. I didn't want to cry, not for real. I squeezed teeth together and scrunched my eyes. I held my purse hard with both hands. You're acting like the meanest girl I've ever seen, he said. I couldn't help it. The tears came. I was really upset. I looked down at the ground. I'm not being unreasonable, Lexi. I was like, yes, you are, but I didn't say anything. I'm telling you the truth, and sometimes the truth can hurt. I kept my head down. I pulled a tissue from my purse and wiped my eyes. He was being a bully. I know you're not mean deep down inside, Teach went on to say, so stop acting like you are. Miss Kelsey has told me some amazing things about you in her room. He didn't get it. Nobody was going to be my friend. I know, because that's how it was before. Kids made fun of me because of my clothes, because of how I talked. Leopard Lexi and Lexi like, they called me. Then one day in third grade, I attacked back. I yelled at some girl like mom and dad yelled at each other. And after that, no one wanted to be friends with her. Didn't matter that what I said was a lie. They ditched her and became my friends instead. Just like that, I became the leader. All of a sudden, I was getting all kinds of attention, unlike at home. Mom was around, but usually too upset over dad because he was never around to worry about me. And then last year, she hit her limit and threw dad out of the house. Mom told me then, Lexia, don't let people push you around like your father did to us. You take charge and fight back. So there's no way I'm going to be back to being nice. Nobody's going to make fun of me again. I don't remember anything else Mr. Turrupt said. I was too mad to listen. I hate you, Mr. Turrupt. Oh my, that's a strong word. All right, now we're on to Jeffrey. All right. He's the one who wasn't such a big fan of school, remember? Did it help? I asked Jessica one day in our Ramadan group. We were just doing some research on the computer. What? Did Talon help? Like Ida B? I think it helped a little, she said. I stared at the computer. I'm listening, she said. You won't tell anyone, I said. I won't tell, she said. Promise. Because nobody knows any of this. I just moved here last year, halfway through the school year, and nobody knows anything about me. I won't tell, she said again. I'm not sure why I believed her, but for the first time ever, I told someone my secret. My brother's name was Michael. The football cards were his. He was older than me. He has Down syndrome and leukemia and was real sick, so my parents had me in order to save him. I could feel Jessica looking at me after telling her that last part, but I kept staring at the computer. They gave Michael my stem cells, special cells that can turn into anything else in your body, hoping that they would become what Michael needed what Michael needed. It worked for a while, but then he got sick again. He was in and out of the hospital. So that's how I learned about kids with special needs. I stopped. The computer was quiet. Jessica hadn't pushed anything on the computer. She was just listening. Then, the summer before fourth grade, I gave my bone marrow to Michael. It was his last chance. Everything else had failed. I stopped again. My throat was tightening around the lump in it. It was going to be hard to tell the rest. What happened? Jessica said. It worked, but not fast enough. Michael got sick before his body could fight off the cancer off. It did not save him. The screensaver bounced around. I stared at it. Then Jessica said something no one had ever said to me before. It's not your fault, Jeffrey. I got up and walked to the bathroom. I had to. And that's where we leave today. Wow. He reveals his secret. That's a big point in the book. All right, we're on to page 94, and we'll get to that next time. All right, have a great day.